Hi, boys and girls. Let's have some more fun with worms. We're going to be measuring some worms. Did you know that sometimes earthworms can be called inchworms? That's right. And that's how we're going to be measuring our earthworms today. We're going to be using inches. All right, let's take a look at our ruler. If you have a ruler at home, sometimes you can see numbers on one side that are in inches, and the other side of the ruler is in centimeters. Remember, centimeters is what we use to measure our caterpillars, but we're using the inches side to measure our inchworms. All right, let's take a look at our first inchworm. It would be fun if you made a little worm out of Play-Doh. And you can put it right on top of the picture, and then you can measure your inchworm. All right, let's take a look at how many inches our first worm is. Okay, what number do you see right at the end of our worm? You can see it right there. It's number 1. So how many inches long is our first worm? 1. All right. Which number over here is a 1? That's right. This is our 1. So we're going to put a 1 in the circle. Now if you want, you can use your pencil or a crayon or a marker and write the number 1 in the circle. All right, let's go ahead to our next worm. Go ahead and make your worm out of Play-Doh. Make sure it's the same length as the one on the paper. All right, now it's time to use our ruler to measure our worm. So you start at the beginning of the worm and you go all the way from tip to tip. Now let's take a look at the number on our ruler. The worm stops right here at the number 4. That's right. So we can say this worm is 4 inches long. Very good. Let's take a look at our numbers. Which number is 4? That's right. Here's the number 4. We'll put it right in the circle. Okay, let's take a look at our next worm. Go ahead and roll out your Play-Doh. Find your ruler. And now remember, put your ruler from tip to tip. So you start at one end of the worm, and then you go to the other end of the worm and take a look at the number. How many inches long is this worm? Take a look. What number is that? 2. Very good. Can you find the 2? Great job. So this worm is 2 inches long. We have one more worm. Go ahead and roll out your Play-Doh and put it right on top of that worm picture. Go ahead and get your ruler and let's measure from the top part of the worm to the bottom, from end to end. And let's take a look at that number. What do you think that is? That's right, it's a 3. It's 3 inches long. Fantastic. So we go ahead and put a 3 right in our circle. Great job measuring all of our worms, boys and girls. Wonderful work. All right, I will see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.